It's making a new video. I wanted to continue on a few things because they've been targeting me very heavily since I uploaded these videos earlier this afternoon. There's been constant sirens and all kinds of noise. Yeah, like I was saying, when I've got this phone and it doesn't currently have an SD card in it, so it's recording to the phone menu, so I'm limited to about 7 or 8 minutes recording time. But it's strange because I've noticed this phone had been recording recently and it had recorded for 40 minutes. It had pocket recorded, so I'm like, well, how? I'm sure it's something they've done to it. It's like, how has it managed to record 40 minutes and now I'm limited to just 7 minutes? I don't know. But yeah, they mess with your phones. They get your phones to do all kinds of things. So yeah, they harass you, especially through your smartphones, because they can easily get the backdoor access to the smartphones. I would say Android is especially vulnerable to being manipulated by these people. I don't know about other smartphones, but I assume it's the same. But for me, Android's been pretty much like an open book to them. They can turn whatever they want on or off. They can call whoever they want. They can lock the phone when they want. They can do all sorts. So it's pretty much an open book to them. But yeah, I mean, the continuing the psychological threats. I was sat here earlier today and a guy just started shouting, like no apparent reason. The guy started shouting, and then he just walks past and loudly says, "I'm gonna cut his fucking hands off." You know what I mean? It's like, it's ridiculous, man, what these people do. It really is. It's just again, it's another psychological threat. They never say it directly to you if you're new to this kind of thing, or you're not a TI and you're wondering what I'm talking about. Well, I'm talking about a psychological program that the government has, not just this government, but many governments are running around the world, especially NATO countries. I don't know, because I've never been out of any countries that aren't in NATO or the Western world, but every country I've been to, I've been targeted. But it's a psychological warfare program, PSYOPs program, mind control program, directed energy program, and mind control weapon program. So as a TI, we are put into this program. We don't get a say in the matter. We're put into this without our consent. We're targeted with energy weapons. A lot of TIs are microchipped without their consent through something called remote neural monitoring, which can be used to read thoughts. I know it sounds hard to believe, like something out of a science fiction movie, but this technology is real. It's highly classified, but there are documents on it. But yeah, I think they can read people's thoughts without the chip, but I think maybe the chip makes it easier. But yeah, this technology exists. It has existed for quite a while. But yeah, it's when you're in this kind of program, it's constant noise and constant harassment, psychological harassment, to the point of threats or whatever, you know what I mean? There's so many things that are used. They vandalize your stuff, they break into your homes. Yeah, it's basically anything they can do to try and destroy your life covertly without it being obvious, they'll do. That's basically what it is, to put it in simple terms. But yeah, you know, I've been going through this since 2014, late 2014. I'm still being targeted every day by these people. I haven't reported it to the police or anything, because as many TIs have done that and they label you mentally ill, which the common thing they label you with is paranoid schizophrenia. But I know I'm not imagining what I go through, and I know I'm not a crazy person. I know I can think rationally about my targeting. Plus, it's not just me that's reporting this target. There's thousands of people that are reporting this is being done to them. So I don't think thousands of people are saying the same thing happening to them. I don't think they're going to be all crazy, are they? You got to ask, why are they saying the same thing is happening to them? It's like Nappy-Head Roots in America is saying he gets the one headlight car harassment, and I get the exact same harassment. I get the exact same. So, I mean, he's in California. I'm in Sheffield, United Kingdom. So that's probably like over 10,000 miles away difference, but we're both saying the same things are happening to us. So, yeah, they send the psychological threats, especially when you're exposing them. It's constant. It's a day-to-day thing. It's designed to mimic mental illness. I mean, this has been cleverly thought out to make it as deniable as possible. It's been cleverly thought out. So if you report what's being done to you, it's hard to prove. It's even harder to have people believe you. My family don't believe me. They just think it's me. You know what I mean? They just think it's me seeing things that aren't there. But I'm not. And if you watch my videos, for instance, we have a helicopter coming in, which is used a lot in my targeting. They fly aircraft over. I don't know if this thing will pick it out because it's low quality, but you could probably hear it. But it's yellow and blue, and it's the second time it's flown over, and it's flying pretty much directly over my flat. I'm a bit away from my flat, but I get this helicopter all the time flying over my flat. It's a blue and yellow helicopter. I don't know if it's police or not, but I get this helicopter all the time. Like, all the time. So yeah, it's constant stuff like this that's done. Stuff you wouldn't believe is, you won't believe they have the money or resources to spend on. But when you think about how much money the government spends on military things, it makes sense. You know what I mean? For them to have this amount of money to use on these kinds of programs. And these kind of programs, if you knew and don't know anything about this, have been, well, not exactly the same, but basically similar programs have existed, such as MKUltra, COINTELPRO, all that kind of stuff. And it's also been done in East Germany. These kind of things were going on. So, these things have happened, they continue to happen. Just it's happening elsewhere now, not just in these kind of totalitarian countries. It's happening in supposedly democratic countries like the United Kingdom, the United States, you name it. So, yeah, it's deep. It's deep stuff. It's deep, but yeah, that's what goes on. That's what goes on. Seems like I was saying to someone today. It seems like World War II. Then they didn't lose. They just went underground, and everything was in vain. That's what it feels like sometimes. But we gotta keep exposing what is being done. And constant noises, you get the people calling the dogs really loud. That's one way they used to target me as well, and people will always be talking at the top of the voice and saying it so that I can hear it. Always, and that's them trying to subliminally compare me to a dog, I think, anyway. But I get this all the time. Well, not everywhere, but I get it round here. But yeah, man, it's pretty deep stuff. But yeah, man, it's like strange, just managing to. Yeah, it's managing to record quite a lot longer than I thought. Yeah, it's constant. Like, yeah, as a TI, it's like you're trying to chill, and as soon as you get somewhere, if you have your phone on you, yeah, this kind of stuff like people swarm around you and be noisy, or they'll even do like direct conversation, or which is where they say things relating to your life. They'll just get noise a lot of the time. For me, anyway, they use noise as a weapon. Excessive noise, like today, for instance, there's been non-stop sirens all afternoon. I mean, like one siren probably every 5 or 10 minutes. I counted at least 12, 13, 14 times. So you're telling me in this local area there's been like 14 casualties in the space of the afternoon? It's just not, in my eyes, it's just not possible. It's not. I don't care what anyone says, it's just not, possible. Unless there was, the streets had erupted into riots. You know what I mean? It's not. But yeah, that I'll let you know, in the UK, that is one way they do target you. They do use the paramedics heavily. I mean, I'm going to break your faith in paramedics, because I've been harassed by paramedics for the last, 3 years. They'd constantly go past horning when they go past me, or they'd turn the siren on when they go past, or, they'd turn it on and off when they go past me, basically to let me know that it's for me. And it'd happen every single day. I mean, multiple times a day, every single day, this kind of stuff would happen. They'd be there. I like go to the bus stop, and like 2 or 3 minutes after going to the bus stop, there'd be an ambulance coming down with the sirens on. You know what I mean? And this would happen every day. And then the same thing coming back. I'd get my bus back, and then there'd be usually they'd have it go past the bus, and it'd happen every single day, multiple times a day. You know what I mean? It just makes me laugh because of how blatant it was. This was before I started, filming it. But it was just ridiculous. This kind of stuff had happened, every single day. Like every single day, this kind of stuff had gone. And they still do use the paramedics to harass me. They still do, but they use them a lot more carefully now, because